This car no longer needs a driver. This card stays at home. This store is expecting you. This app is not an app. It's his business. In the application economy, every business is a software business. And it's the software that will power your transformation. To innovate, adapt, and delight. This is business, rewritten by software. Welcome to CA World 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike Gregoire.
Wow. Good morning, and welcome everyone to CA World. To our customers, our partners, thank you for joining us. And I'd like to extend a special welcome to those that are here for their first time. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time to discuss where our history is going with respect to our industry, to listen, to learn, and strengthen our partnerships. We'll discuss how we will lead, create value, and grow in the application economy, to harness the potential of new applications, open new avenues for growth, tap into new geographies, and create new channels. This is not going to be a gentle evolution, but a fundamental transformation of business, society, and life. Mobile has transformed individuals into walking, moving creators of economic and social activity, able to catalog information, seek insight, make decisions, connect and communicate from anywhere at any time. Our businesses are now open 24/7. Our storefronts have gone viral. Our supply chains are instantly reactive. And customer service has gone from a voice on a phone to an experience delivered by software. Yet, despite all of this, we have not even scraped the surface of what this new world can and will become. You know, in the next 24 months, the major telcos are predicting a twofold increase in IP traffic, driven by the explosion of activity. And by the close of this decade, 80% of all internet connectivity will be mobile. The unwired world, despite all of these massive changes, is still in its infancy. Take the Internet of Things, a growing force today, but nowhere near its potential. In the next few years, it's going to evolve from a promise to full economic reality. Before this decade is out, over 200 billion connections will be pushing information, data, analysis, insight, and transactions to each other. Everything from how they communicate to the way they interface with your legacy systems will need to be managed and integrated. Software will power these connections. Data will be created by them. New processes will be automated. New products will be powered. These facts aren't simply about industry growth. They represent a new opportunity for all of us to scale our businesses, reinvent, disrupt. We're thinking about what this means, about the software needed to connect machines and people to transform connectivity into business value, and quickly. You know, it took 2 decades for the internet to go from a network of researchers to the day-to-day reality for billions. The economic activity will hit $4 trillion in the next 18 months. The application economy isn't waiting that long. In Europe alone, application-driven economic activity will surpass $80 billion in the next 2 years. That's a threefold increase. We are on the ground floor to massive change, an exciting opportunity to drive growth. And the question is, are we ready? What are the implications of this to your business? 500 million tweets a day are shaping consumer opinion. Are you equipped to manage this new reality? Do you have the applications at the front end to perform flawlessly, capturing and holding the loyalty of your customers, seamlessly connecting with the enterprise, your supply chain, your financial systems, creating an end-to-end experience? The application economy is tearing down old notions, breaking apart yesterday's models, reshaping the landscape. And we are all at the center. All of us here in this room, creating opportunity, capturing growth. That is our collective mandate. Over the past 2 years, CA has focused our business to become an even stronger partner. We've listened to your challenges, your pain points, your business opportunities. We've aligned our investment with your reality to build solutions you need. Much like you, we are continuously reinventing ourselves, adjusting to this new reality, focusing on tomorrow. You have to, so do we. At CA, we're thinking about this new world. We're leveraging the cloud to bring you new solutions with greater speed and deployments with enhanced simplicity. We're building software to prepare you for the coming explosion of the Internet of Things. And we're looking at big data to transform epic volume into cohesive intelligence. When I last stood on this stage, I made a commitment to all of you on behalf of our whole company to build software you can trust, to become an indispensable partner. Now, to meet your needs, we are marshaling the full resources of our company. We've brought in over 1,000 new developers and engineers to help us move faster. We've opened up development hubs to become more agile and sharpen our execution. We've expanded our footprint in the Valley, a new hub focused on innovation. Strong people obsessed with building great software with increased simplicity, elegance, and ease. We've listened to you. We are building solutions you can try and buy and manage online, faster implementation, easier management, scalability, with industry-leading time to value. We recognize your investment dollars are precious and your business is impatient for results. Today, CA has 20 SaaS products in the market. Some of them you know, some are new. Most of them will be showcased at CA World this year. Now, building software and shipping software and great solution isn't the end of our journey. You need to capture maximum value from the investments using the full capability of the software you've purchased from CA. This requires you to be on the latest releases and be trained to take advantage of the latest features. You made the investment, bought our software, but some of you haven't been upgraded, leaving value on the table. That's not your fault. That's ours. Fixing this is a key priority for us and for you. A report we commissioned with Forrester demonstrates very clearly that when you upgrade to new releases, you get concrete results. 20% new efficiency, improved agility, faster product and development cycles. Unique to the software industry, we at CA have a dedicated team to ensure you get maximum value from your investment. That Forrester study also shows that only a third of the market is on current releases. At CA, we're over 40%, but that's not enough. That's not close to where we think we should be. So we're extending this program, expending our work to drive value for your business. Now, over the past 2 years, we've seen the market shift, technology advance, and business face new pressure. The work you are doing is truly remarkable. You are taking our software, combining it with your competitive know-how, and driving competitive value. Our work at CA is informed by what we see taking place around us and by the work each of you are doing to drive your future. Across CA, we are showcasing many of these stories and success stories. Take FedEx as an example, a company that uses speed as a competitive advantage. We're helping them deploy applications faster with enhanced performance using service virtualization and APM solutions. With companies like Lexmark and Coca-Cola, our identity solutions are powering a borderless, effective enterprise, driving their businesses, contributing to their success. We're helping Time Warner Cable manage their IT investments and increase their productivity, giving IT leaders and business managers access to information and analytics. And with companies as diverse as Verizon, Standard Life, and Wells Fargo, using our strength in the mainframe to turbocharge their businesses. We are executing mission-critical applications, cataloging and managing data, sorting it and transforming it into usable, valuable information, helping them achieve competitive advantage through informed decision-making. In every market, every industry, customers are looking at their business in new ways, leveraging the power of software to reinvent, create advantage, and drive growth. In partnership with you, we are contributing to your success, your future. Together, with all of our customers, we get to do things we could only dream about a decade ago. We get to see ideas go from concept to execution faster than any other industry in the world. I've been in this business for close to 25 years. I've written code, led development teams, advised large corporations, built new businesses. And in all that time, I've never seen technology drive such a profound change so quickly across so many industries. Back in the 90s, I worked in a research lab, and it took a decade before the technology I was working on made it into mainstream products in the market. A decade. Today, we don't have 10 years. We don't have 10 months. Innovation is measured in weeks. In today's application economy, time has been compressed. Speed is no longer a differentiator. It's table stakes. We are fired up with a sense of urgency across CA. Speed backed by thoughtful planning. Our business doesn't wait, and I know yours doesn't either. We're building software to accelerate your success in a world defined by applications. We came here to code, and we are developing innovative software faster and more effectively than ever before, building solutions that change at the speed of the market. And like you, we will never slow down. Now, some people will find this to be overwhelming. It's too much. It's too fast. Change is uncomfortable. Yesterday is the way to go. Well, we all know who they are. They don't get it. They say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. They say it simply can't be done. But who are they anyway? We looked, and we found them. And they agreed to share their thinking with you today.
This is the counsel of they. For years, we've heeded their advice without question.
You get what you pay for. You break it, you buy it.
Yoga is for hippies.
But who are they, and why on earth do we keep listening?
Application economy is said to be $1 trillion market. Every business is in the software business. Hang on a tick. I never said that. Look at the ledger under business.
Okay. No, I don't see it here. We've got opportunity only knocks once, so is manage up. Oh, and then under promise and over deliver.
That was a good one.
No, nothing about software, no.
We never weighed in on software.
Strange. Very strange.
Strange but true, my friend. A force more powerful than they is rewriting the rules of business.
What's a DevOps?
It's the upfront integration or practice of bringing operations into development cycle through service virtualization, release automation, and performance optimization.
More boogly-woogly.
Software is rewriting the rules of business, and the rules that they laid down are about to be broken.
Do you have a pen?
I think you need to scan your identity or something. I would stay away from it.
I don't trust anything that doesn't have a carbon copy.
Well, that's kind of fun. You know, I think I saw some of the council hanging out at the slot machines, but I suppose their conventional wisdom hasn't figured out that the House always wins. Of course, we know something that the council doesn't know. We know that progress isn't the enemy, that new doesn't mean wrong, that tomorrow won't look like yesterday or even today, that software is rewriting the rules of everything. New business models, new go-to-market approaches, the reinvention of product and service design, and recognizing that user adoption and user experience drives adoption. And this is happening right now. And you know whose lap it sits in? Yours. And that's why it's important to us. Look, solving today's problems is key. I get that. But we win when we solve today's problems with an eye towards tomorrow. Consider this. Imagine 5 billion people, all connected to the internet within the next 2 years, whose frame of reference is interacting with business occurring through an application. These 5 billion people will not only consume goods and services, they will design them. We need to be prepared to lead in this new world. You know, at my daughter's high school, like many around the globe, they have their own robotics lab and 3D printer. This next generation isn't just tech savvy. They are massively tech capable. What we think is groundbreaking, they see as normal. And when they graduate and hit this workforce, we will experience the most powerful generational disruption in business history. We are literally in the process of connecting the whole world, connecting objects and environments. Some we wear, some we carry, all create new demands for applications and for software. Heterogeneous software powers our world, and the underlying code and design will only become more complicated. But while software is complex at its core, it must be simple and intuitive to use. It must create an experience that your customers and employees will want to adopt and repeat. Our research shows that customers have zero tolerance for performance issues. iTunes and Amazon have set a new bar, new expectations. Now every app has to be intuitive, well-designed, able to be delivered when we want it and how we want it. And we expect the same experience from applications we get at home as we do at work. In fact, if an app doesn't deliver, 1/4 of your customers will stop using it, often midway through a transaction. And almost 1/3 of them will abandon the app forever, never to return. That's a lost user, lost revenue, opportunity lost in seconds. Here's something else we've discovered. When users tap their smartphone, over 70% of them demand a download in under 6 seconds. For 1/3 of them, under 3 seconds. We've trained call centers, provided complaint resolution skills, built live chat capability into our web experiences, but you don't get that amount of time in the application economy. In just 3 seconds, a whole segment of your customers just give up and move on and spend it elsewhere. Think about it. A customer lost in under 3 seconds. Or, if you do it right, a customer won. The speed of change can provide you with competitive advantage if you focus on performance end to end, to deliver a better experience, to take market share, to grow as customers realize that you get it. Let me put it this way. Before I finish this sentence, millions of dollars of opportunity will have moved from one business to another based on the split second of the performance of an app. The product being purchased doesn't even enter into the equation. This is unprecedented. Welcome to the application economy. And fasten your seatbelts. We now live in a world where customers no longer are loyal to the brand, the product, or the service. Instead, they are loyal to the complete experience a brand delivers. And that experience is being delivered through software. In other words, software is the business. According to Gartner, a digital-savvy CEO is one of the best indicators of future business performance. Not engineering ability, not sales experience, not manufacturing knowledge, not financial, but a deep understanding of how technology enables their future. These are the CEOs and companies that are making important investments that would not have been heard of just a few years ago. And there's evidence all around us. In companies as diverse as Nike, Coca-Cola, Tesco, HSBC, CEOs see software as the future of their businesses. In many cases, we are seeing leaders with software backgrounds take the helm of non-software companies, joining their boards, advising on strategy. Randall Stevenson, CEO of AT&T, started in software early in his career, and now he's running one of the largest, most influential companies in the world. He brings understanding of the power of software to the table, how it can be leveraged, where competitive advantage can be gained. That's why Walmart asked Kevin Systrom, CEO of Instagram, to join their board. That's why technology, knowledge, and vision is increasing in the C-suite. In fact, when I speak to CEOs in industries as diverse as retail, banking, packaged goods, I now hear CEOs say words like mobile-enabled apps, big data mining, our software strategy. That's a big change. They not only speak the jargon, they get the strategy. IT is now at the table. This is the moment we've all been working toward, when IT leads the way in the enterprise. What a tremendous opportunity for all of us. To succeed and drive your future in the application economy, there are 3 imperatives. First, you need to innovate fast. New applications from design to launch rapidly, seamlessly, and predictably. Not in weeks or months, but sometimes in days and increasingly in hours. When it comes to innovation, DevOps needs to be at the center. It's time everyone in this room got religion about DevOps. It's the most important software business practice. It brings together 2 critical functions: development and IT operations, creating a smoother, faster path to innovation. Today, CA is extending its leadership in DevOps with a comprehensive portfolio. A portfolio that helps you develop and introduce innovation faster than ever before. That helps balance 2 competing forces, innovation and execution, without the need to sacrifice quality and efficiency. Second, it's security. Security is at the heart of your business. But let me be clear. It isn't about keeping people out. It's about providing the right access to the right users at the right time with the least amount of friction. It's about enabling communities of developers, customers, and employees. It's about granting access, but doing so with confidence. Here at CA World, you will see solutions that use identity and analytics to create this new vision of security. It's not just about financial transactions and email. It's about the enterprise powering your future. For example, we live in a world increasingly driven by APIs. These are the building blocks of an application economy. You have to manage them, and you have to open them up to new development environments and attract a community of developers. We're announcing a new API offering that allows you to open your enterprise to the Internet of Things, to meet customer demand, innovate with confidence, monetize with speed. The third imperative is managing the enormous growth of your IT environment. Half of the companies here are already moving fast to BYOD. Great for employees, a massive headache for IT. That's just the beginning. What's coming is going to be a lot more complex. New connections, assets, applications coming into the business every second. And a huge portion of your development environment is going to be outside of your control. You know, right now, 80% of the people in your company are using SaaS-based applications that are not approved. And guess what? when they don't work or there's been a security breach, who do they turn to? Turn to you. It's your problem. Now, they want help. Support center volume is up 70%. They want to interface with you, and they want it now. We've built a management cloud to transform this complexity into business opportunity, to help you take control of this environment. Today, it's growing at a rapid pace. Tomorrow, it will expand with such velocity that it threatens the integrity of your business. We're ready, from decision support to service management. To the power user, to the C-suite, we're going to help you manage and take IT as a business and create value across the enterprise. You know, tomorrow, you're going to see Amit Chatterjee, who leads our teams building these solutions, and he's going to dig into this a lot deeper. And one of the things you should understand is what I've asked Amit and his team to do. I've asked them to do 3 things. 1, build great software that is easy to use and quick to deliver our ROI. 2, build it with a comprehensive portfolio. You don't want point products. You want solutions that solve problems end to end. And 3, to build a roadmap that solves tomorrow's challenges. Now, here's the dilemma. Can you reconcile the legacy systems you have with the new demands at enterprise scale? It's a problem we all need to solve. Think of it this way. At the speed things are changing, you've been in business for a few years, you're struggling with the challenge of legacy technology, legacy practices, legacy systems, legacy thinking. How do you integrate new best practices with current investments? Our role is to help bridge these worlds. We integrate a diverse infrastructure to maximize value for your company. Our deep and relevant expertise in mainframe and solving complex infrastructure problems helps you unlock the value of your data. Today, your data sits in structured databases, huge volumes that need to be analyzed and transformed into valuable information. Very soon, the unwired world will proliferate your data in unstructured environments, from a car's IP address to the mobile devices you support, from wearables on your wrist to the sensor in the FedEx package that you just had delivered. Data flowing and multiplying in environments that are unpredictable and uncontrollable. CA has thought about this problem very deeply. We offer a new approach across the entire infrastructure, from mainframe to mobile. In the application economy, data, users, systems must work seamlessly across platforms because anytime, anywhere engagement is no longer an option. It's the way things are done. And that data is increasingly ambient, always on, coming from everywhere, multiple devices and sources. This new world requires a new approach to development. It requires APIs to create on-the-fly application mashups. That drives a greater need for security and control. Companies face incredible pressure to please millions of end users. And here's the hard part. You can't please them as a group. You have to please them individually. And please them in everything. The user interface, performance, security. This means companies need to rethink their business practices. And at the same time, they need fluid environments that allow for evolutionary change, allowing data from all areas to contribute to larger, more meaningful insights. In other words, the next step in the application economy is this: creating a dynamic ecosystem that leverages analytics, management, performance, automation, and security. Like I said, it's a tough problem with incredible upside if it's done well. And it comes down to this: who will you partner with to make this reality? Last year, I hosted a talk at the World Economic Forum in Davos, comparing the differences between innovation at large companies and small companies. I said that small companies have great innovation, but they lack scale. Large companies lack innovation, but have scale. How do you solve this paradox? That is precisely what we are doing at CA. Our mission is to bridge the gap between startup innovation and world-class execution and scale. We offer a broad portfolio to reduce complexity and support integration. We are a company with a track record for managing our customers' most complex issues, yet at the same time are able to innovate with speed. I see this as CA's purpose and mission, to build the next generation of software that sits on open platforms anywhere in your enterprise, to bridge from today to what comes next. I know this can be done because we're doing this every day. Let me share with you a few stories of software-driven transformation, of enhanced competitiveness, of businesses in diverse industries using software to create value. Samsung, one of the world's leading brands. Samsung works with CA and Samsung Knox to deliver a secure Android platform. This encompasses all transactions from the device to the API with minimal user friction. And this morning, we are announcing an expanded partnership. We're extending our offer, working with them to provide a single sign-on capability to further strengthen the user experience. Tighter security, simpler access, and the ability to onboard ecosystems of participants and developers to their platform. This is powerful, competitive differentiation. Really, really exciting. This summer, the world came to Sao Paulo for the World Cup and created an enormous challenge for the airport. Talk about scale. This new terminal had to go online with 3.5 million passengers on the way. This was a huge IT operation with zero margin for error. No do-overs, only one chance to get it right, had to be done on time, on budget, with the whole world watching. With CA Service Virtualization, they created a test environment that allowed them to measure application performance and quality and deploy new applications faster and more effectively. Games were a success. The airport functioned perfectly. Applications worked. The IT teams delivered. Now, the Brazilian team, well, I'll leave that up for our Latin American friends to discuss over a beer, perhaps tonight. Now, let's look at a business that entertains the world. A business where IT infrastructure is their business. How it performs and how it delivers is not just critical, it's everything. With a growing footprint of assets and applications, HBO had to move their IT service and delivery to a private cloud to allow for massive expansion. Our management cloud solutions plugged seamlessly into their infrastructure and quickly scaled across their business. Productivity rose, end user experience improved, and value was achieved. And now, a bunch of geeks like us can watch Game of Thrones whenever we want, wherever we want, but I would also suggest not doing it around children. That show is a little bit racy. Now, OnStar, we are helping to pioneer the connected car. CA is working with OnStar to open API development environments, to accelerate innovation that opens up the car to a host of new applications and capabilities. And we're helping them create competitive advantage. Software is now part of the car buying experience. Success over the long term requires change. For over a century, Smuckers has seen change as an enabler. They started selling jam out of the back of a horse-drawn wagon, and today they're a $5.6 billion business. And they're competing in a new world using technology. Across the company, they're enabling their workforce and their enterprise, creating new applications that help them drive productivity, enhance competitiveness. CA API solutions help them package data and content quickly and securely, ensuring seamless access across devices, applications, and users, strengthening their business. In the application economy, peanut butter and jelly is not just a sandwich. It's a modern business powered by software. So by now, it should be clear. This is not a smartphone. It's not just a football match. This is not a TV show. It's not a gadget for your car. And this most certainly is not lunch. This is business rewritten by software. There are thousands of these stories across CA and across the application economy. companies tackling huge challenges to unlock unprecedented opportunities. In the next 2 days, you're going to see many of them. You'll hear new solutions, enhanced offerings, and expanded portfolio. You will see innovation, not just in our labs, but in our products. This is the new CA world. This is the new CA. On every stage, every product demo, every event, our focus is on your future. To succeed, you have to challenge everything. The way you build product, market it, sell it, deliver it, service it. The application economy will impact your back office, your supply chain, and your pricing power. It will disrupt the way you are structured and managed. But when you embrace this future, the rewards will be outstanding. You know, some people watch change as it goes by. Others participate in it. Those of us in this room, we get to lead it, to become the architects of the new application economy. It's an exciting time to be in the software business. It's a great time to be with CA. It's great to be here with you. Thank you, and please enjoy CA World.